Dear teacher, my name is Yellow Urbano, and today we are going to talk about use and characteristics of summarizing strategies. Here is my ID, and let's begin with the presentation. In the first strategy, we had SAG method. This SAG method is more used for stories and to try to analyze characters and actions that involve the story. Here we are going to use 4 steps, which is identify the main character, describe intentions and actions of this character in particular. We are going to try to write the conflict and to state a conclusion of how the story went. So in my example, I had the famous Little Red Riding Hood part of story, so we can know how this SAG method works. Little Red Riding Hood wanted to take cookies to her grandmother, but met a wolf posing as grandma. She escaped by crying for help and was eventually rescued by a wolfman. Using the SAG method, we only have to follow the step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Identify the main character, the girl, the Little Red Riding Hood. Describe the actions. She had the intention to visit her grandmother. Step 3. The conflict was that the wolf was posing or pretending to be her grandmother, and step 4 was that a woodsman saved her. So the result is, in Little Red Riding Hood, the girl tries to visit her grandmother, but is struck by a wolf and then saved or rescued by a woodsman. This strategy is very direct to my point of view. So let's continue with the next one. Strategy number 2, the corner note summary. For this one, it's very important to notice the margins that are on the page over here, because in this method you have to write all the detailed ideas of the read when you are reading. For example, what is this topic about, what is it for, what kind of people helps, or what is the main purpose of it, because you are going to write all your questions about the topic on the left margin, and you're going to try to summarize as much as possible the main ideas on the bottom of the page section. So when we do this, we can try to summarize very very huge amount of text. So in this example, you can see that we are going to talk about the importance of sleep, which of course affects our memory or academic performance. All right. So over here, I just highlighted the main ideas. What is sleep for? What does it does? What are the advantages? And what are the disadvantages of having a lack of sleep? And what is the recommendations to avoid this? So it's a lot of text, but with this strategy, the results can be very direct and clearer than before. So the results after applying this strategy, of course, you have to follow the margin because it is important to organize yourself. But the results are: sleep is essential for learning and memory because it helps the brain to organize information and strengthen connections. But poor sleep harms focus and test performance. And teenagers, the recommendations should get 8 to 10 hours of sleep, and building good sleep habits can improve academic success. So we can summarize a long test with this technique. The final technique, strategy number 3, is very brief, which is called 5 W's plus H. In this strategy, it's important to know the basic information that we have to know about a text by answering the following questions like what, when, where, how, who, and why. In this example, I am talking about the first moon landing. So we have the date when it happened, what was happening, who was doing it, and why was that important. So in my result, it is in 1969, astronaut Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon, marking a historic milestone in the space exploration. To end up with this video, I have a quick comparative chart where SAG strategy focuses more on characters and plot and is best for narrative text. Corner is better for note-taking or for studying, and it applies for textbooks, academic sources, and the 5 W's plus H. It is important to notice the facts and key events, and it helps to academic text. Thank you so much, teacher, for your time. I hope this video is for your liking, and I hope you have a great night.